Hello, hello. I am Laura V, and I was hosting this 21-day practice. This channel is Laura V Studios, Awakened Soul, and what I want to say today is you are being guided. Even when things are falling apart, especially when things are falling apart, you are being guided. You are held. You are supported. You are loved. And you are being guided. You're being guided to something better. I was given a alchemist prayer once. Dear universe, please send me all the things I need the most. Even, oh gosh, please send me all the things I need the most, yet I do not even know yet are possible. That's it. Please send me the things I need the most or desire the most that I do not even yet know are possible. And that happened to me 2 years ago. I was in the depths of despair. Truly. I was dealing with body memories and flashbacks from childhood trauma. They were overwhelming me. They were drowning me, and I couldn't bear to go on. I just couldn't. It was more than I could take. I was completely overwhelmed. And I got mad at my guides because I said, "Get me out of here. I'm not doing this for another 20 years." And like, nope. We made a promise. Ugh. I was like, fine, you're dead to me or something. I was beyond, just beyond. And then shortly thereafter, I was told to get an astrology session. What's that going to help with trauma symptoms, right? But 30 minutes later, it was booked. I was like, what just happened? What just happened? So I had this astrology session. We looked at my chart. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he said, here's the thing. You're here to heal that. What? Hold up. I was told I had to live with it. I had to cope with it. I couldn't heal it. He's like, you heal it. Like, what? And then he's like, you're not going to survive this. I mean, he knew. He knew I was struggling. He saw it. It was plain as day. And he knew what I needed to do. He said, you need to be an embodied awakening. I'm like, okay. It's like, I did not argue. I agreed. Yes. Yeah. He's like, do you have a consistent, reliable way to do it? No. Well, there's my invocation. I'm like, yeah, but it doesn't work. And he showed me how to make it work. It changed everything. I remember this memory I have so clear in my head. I can work with this. So I agreed to work with him and we did the impossible. I thought I had to cope with this. I thought I had to live with this. No, we unburdened. We unburdened the trauma. We got the trauma out of my mind, out of my body, out of my energy field. We got the trauma resolved and the parts were unburdened and I got lighter and brighter and freer and it was a miracle. But my higher self knew. My higher self knew what was possible. My higher self knew I didn't have to give up. My higher self knew what was coming. And that's the point. Sorry. That's the point. Your higher self knows something you don't know yet. That can change everything. Your higher self knows. And it's a matter of learning how to trust it, how to hear it, how to connect it, because you are hearing it. You are connected to it. That's the truth. It's just there's stuff in the way saying you're not. Like, I don't feel it, so I'm not really connected, or I know I'm connected, but it's not working. Stuff like that. It's like, no, 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 no. There's a way, and I can help you. I can help you feel it, and I can help you trust it, and I can help you change your life like someone helped change mine. And all he did was facilitate All he did was hold space and guided me to connect with my higher self and let my higher self do all the heavy lifting. That's the other beautiful thing about this. Let your higher self do the heavy lifting. You don't have to. Let your higher self do it. So that's what I want to share with you today. You are always being guided. You are not lost. You are not disconnected. There is a presence with you. There is an intelligence moving through you that knows what's next, that knows that something beautiful and amazing is around the corner if you but just trust and connect with that and trust it and get some help. I needed help. I couldn't do it on my own. I needed help. Now, money. Yeah, I would love help, but I don't have the money. I didn't have money either. But then something weird happened. I suddenly got a credit card. Oh, it was not what I wanted. It was the last thing I wanted but it was there. And that's how I paid for it. And I'm finding my way to pay that off. I have paid that part off. It's just I've been using the credit card for other things too. Um, which I'm paying off. But that's how I did it. So when we need it, a way happens. It does. When we listen, when we allow, release resistance, and allow, things move. So, if you're looking to feel connected to that guidance, if you're wanting to feel the peace of that presence is peaceful, compassionate, clear, grounded. And she's right here, available to you. But you got to release resistance to let it in. And there are a few ways you can do that. That's what the 21-day practice was about, releasing resistance to anything good. Because it's resistance, and it comes up in so many different ways. For me, it was something in my chest, and I just had to be with it for a moment, and then take in a breath and release on the exhale. And then more of my higher self dropped in. I was like, oh, there you are. Okay, I can do this. It's that simple. It really is. And I have it here on my channel somewhere. I'll put the card on how to do the embodied awakening thing. And I guide you through how to release resistance to it. And the healing invocation it can clear some more stuff so you can feel more of your higher self come in. It's really cool. And then when you feel that presence, it's like, oh, I can work with this because I can feel this now. Like, okay, there you are. You're real. All right, what can we do? What can we do together? And then you sit with it and you listen and you feel. And you hear this thump. There's a heartbeat. There's a rhythm. There's a pulse. There's a flow. And we just surrender our ego, surrender our willfulness, relax, allow. And then we can feel it. And then we can see the breadcrumbs. And we can feel the love. We can feel guided. Because you're always being guided. Even when life falls apart. I'll see you next time.